Hey guys, Lindsay here. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently placed another order with Glamlite. You guys know I did a video on their burger palette. I never purchased their pizza palette. Even though it still kind of looked a little appealing to me, I just couldn't pull the trigger and make the purchase. But they recently released cute little miniature versions, and this was way more up my alley. First off, it's a lot smaller. The burger palette is pretty bulky. The pizza palette is even bigger. So these are cute and small and easy to store because you can just stack them. And of course, two really great color stories. I'll go ahead and show you both of them in this video, but this video is only going to be on the meat lovers. I'm gonna do a look with that, and then I'm gonna try to have another video up hopefully tomorrow, depending on when I edit this, but the next video you see should be the other palette, which is the veggie lovers. So yes, this is the meat lovers palette. Of course, you get a really cute meat lovers pizza design. The back has Glamlite's information on it. And then when you open it up, so it is magnetized, it's got a pretty good magnet on it. When you open it up, you have a mirror, and this is what your shadows look like. So this one has some really fun kind of pinky toned colors. I almost didn't buy them, but quite frankly, the price was not bad at all. So I went ahead and got both. Speaking of which, let me grab my phone so I can actually tell you guys the prices. Okay, so both of the little miniature pizza slice palettes retail for $22 a piece, and they are both in stock. They're both cruelty-free and vegan. So you've seen this one. I will go ahead and show you this one, but I'll show it again when I do the video on this one. But this is the Veggie Lovers Pizza. Again, you have little Veggie Lover Pizza right there. And then these are your shadows. So this one is a bit more grungy green and brown. Yeah, of course, this was the one that I was the most interested in. But I'm going out tonight and I'm already wearing kind of a maroonish shirt. So I figured this is going to go really nicely with what I'm wearing. So yeah, like I said, this will be the next one that I film and put up. So you guys should see it in the future coming up. I also bought the Pizza Lips liquid lipstick that came out. So, okay, first off, how cute is the little packaging it came in, but this is what the actual liquid lipstick looks like. So I have a feeling I will be wearing this one today since I'm going with the more pinky red themed look. I think this will look nicely. I also, oh, let me tell you that price. So the price of the liquid lipstick is $14. And then I also went ahead and picked up another one of their lashes. I already had the margarita lashes from the Pizza Lashes. This time I picked up Sicilian. These are $12. So that's what it looks like. So I'll definitely wear this with one look and then the other pizza lashes with another look so that it's all pizza themed. And then I did order some more of the lip glosses that she released, like with her Taco Margarita Viva Mexico collection. I don't know if they're gonna be here this weekend. If they are and I have time, like where I'm filming the green one, I'll use one of those new lip glosses. If not, I'll use one of the other Glamlite lip products that I already have. So let me show you guys swatches real quick and then we'll get into the eye look. Okay, so here are the meat lovers swatches. We have meatballs, pepperoni, chicken, ham, bacon, salami, Canadian bacon, crushed red pepper, red onions, and sausage. So I really do like the colors in this palette. I feel like you can go a couple different directions with it. I'm instantly drawn to this red onions shade. Honestly, I really want to do some kind of simple look that's just that with maybe like this color or like these two on the lid. I don't know, maybe I'll still do something like that and I can always revisit it later because I really want to use that color. But you have some really beautiful colors here. This one and this one are kind of that same formula that I remember from the burger palette. It was like that blue one that it looked blue in the palette, but it had a nice little shift to it. And it's almost got this, it's got a very like wet sheen to it. It's different from this kind of metallic shade. You have a few different formulas in here. Some more metallic, some more satiny, some more pearl type, and then whatever this is, but I think it's so beautiful. And they came off really nicely in the swatches, which means they're gonna work really nicely on the eyes. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have MAC Paint Pot on my lid already. I think I wanna start out, I know I said I wanted to do red onions, but I'm gonna do some more colors. So I'm gonna start with crushed red pepper, which is the deeper shade. And I'm gonna use a small blending brush and I'm gonna work on patting this right into the crease area at first. Just kind of patting the color down first. Kind of just going ahead and buffing the edges a little bit. That comes off really light, I mean, compared to what it looks like. So I'm gonna try to add a little more. Again, I want the depth to be in the actual crease, not outside of it. Let's see, I think I'll use Canadian bacon and do the same thing on the inner part. Let's see how similar they end up looking when you use them with a brush, because I kind of thought they might look pretty similar. And this is the easiest way to see it, putting them side by side with a brush. Again, buffing the edges. So yes, this is kind of those two types of colors that once you put them side by side, pretty much look the same. I'm gonna dip back into crushed red pepper a little bit. See if I can get a little more depth difference out here. We'll go into a different color to darken up the outer part, but I just wanted a little bit of a transition, but it looks like it's not gonna look too different. All right, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush now and I'm gonna go into Sausage. So I'm using a fluffy brush because I really don't want it to end up too dark. I just wanna use this to darken it a little bit. So this allows me to be light-handed. Kind of just layering it over that outer part a little bit, and this really helps deepen it up. I think I will go ahead and just lay some of that color down as a base. I haven't fully decided what I want to do yet. I'm gonna take this small brush into Sausage just so I can add a bit of depth at the crease area, but still try to keep it bright on the inner part. A little more of Canadian bacon, the lighter color, to help blend back over. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to do a little like shimmer stamping with my finger. So I'm gonna first take Salami, which is the deeper shade, and pack that with my finger right on the very outer part. Just the outer part. It pretty much perfectly matches with those outer colors. Then I want to take Pepperoni. Same thing. I'm gonna go right next to it. I'll go a little farther this time. They don't, again, just like the other ones, they don't look too much different when they're side by side like that. But then I want to take Ham. So I'm going to use Ham on the inner part, and this one should stand out as substantially different because it's more like pinky and shimmery. So pack that on the inner part. Try to kind of get it up to the crease, but not too much into the crease. And then I'm going to kind of lightly tap it over to kind of disperse it off onto the other colors. That is really a beautiful color. I love that a lot. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. It's simple, but it's still pretty. All right, so let's do something with this lower lash line. I think I'm gonna start off with Sausage on my flat angle brush and just kind of stamp this right at the lash line. Okay, so I'm just doing halfway. Well, no, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go, well, no, I'll do the other color. All right, so then I'm gonna take crushed red pepper, the first shade we started out with, still on this. Stamp it on the inner part of the lash line. And I'm gonna overlap the other shade. So again, it just has like a little more depth on the outer part. I think I'll take a pencil brush and again, jump into Canadian bacon and start kind of buffing this underneath a little bit. And I'll take the fluffy brush from earlier, but still using the lightest, the Canadian bacon shade, just a little bit of it so that I can kind of blend where the lower lash line meets the little outer crease area. And I'll just kind of blend it down a little bit. And if I need to, I'll kind of just clean it up a little. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Salami on the flat angled brush. Maybe I'll spray it for some more control. And I'm gonna put this a little bit more on the right underneath the lashes. And then last step, we need an inner corner highlight. I already know that I want to use the other really fun bright shade. So Bacon. I'm gonna use a pencil brush and we'll see. Might have a little too much of a under pigment. All right, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of hand then and go over the top. Okay, so it's pretty, but it's not bright enough for me. I just feel like when it's not too bright or when it's not bright enough, I get like that shadow and I just don't like that very much. So I'm gonna take my newest Collective Cosmetics highlight. This one's called Batten Down the Hatches. I just did a video on it. It came in my subscription box. Take that color and pop a little bit of it over my highlight. That might take a little too blue. Nope, we're not gonna do that one. Let's see. Let's just make it simple and use the white. We know that white will brighten things up. There we go. When in doubt, use a white highlighter. That's just what I need. Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Don't really have a good color that I wanna use. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just mix the pink and the orange together because I don't really have a good reddish pink. So this is Boots and Puppy from ColourPop. So I will start with the orange and then I'll put the pink over the top. Okay, that seems to work. It kind of gives it more of a tone that complements the eye look. So yeah, that is it. Let's see, which lashes do we want to do? All right, so which lashes do I want to do with this look? I have Sicilian or Margarita. I think we're gonna go a little lighter, so we're gonna go with the Sicilian style. So I'm going to do the other eye, pop these on. Let's go ahead and do the lip while I'm zoomed in. That way it can have a chance to dry down while I'm doing the other eye. And I can give you kind of my thoughts on it. Although I already know I like the churro one, which is also a liquid lip, but let's try this on. So this one is Pizza Lips, or is it called pepperoni? I think it's just called Pizza Lips. It really bothers me that they don't have the name of the product on the lip component because yeah, eventually I'm gonna forget what these are called. Okay, this is a really beautiful red. I remember, I believe when she kind of posted about it on Instagram, she had said it was supposed to be kind of like a universal flattering red. I really do feel like it would be. It's a very beautiful red and it kind of seems a little brighter on me than it is in the tube. I thought it was gonna be a bit more dull and muted red like my shirt, but on me, I feel like it comes off really bright. I think it's beautiful though. And then yeah, of course, if you don't remember from the last time, they had like a little mirror on it, which I've actually used with my horchata lip gloss because I have that in my purse and I'll just take it out and pop on the lip gloss. So yeah, let me go ahead and actually, you know what? There's one more thing that I want to do to this look before we jump off into doing the lashes. I want to add a little bit of smokiness at the lash line. I'm going to take Sausage with my little liner brush, and I don't want to do like liquid liner, so I just want to add a little kind of smokiness along the lash line with that dark brown. I think I'm still going to leave the inner part open, I think, and light, well, maybe just a little bit. And just a subtle little drag of the shade, not much. We're not doing a wing, it's just the subtlest little flick of color. And kind of use this to blend it in. So it's just kind of like this subtle illusion of a wing, but not really one. All right, so that is it. That's the look. I'm gonna add the lashes, do the other eye, and I'll be right back. All right, so this is the finished look using the Glamlite Meat Lovers Mini Pizza Palette. I really do enjoy it. I do have a couple of thoughts on the shadows that I did use. So you definitely don't have quite as much of a variety as it looks like you have here. It is still a beautiful palette, don't get me wrong, and the shadows are really beautiful and very easy to work with. I just wish that there would have been a little bit of difference in the depth as far as how the colors come out. It's the same issue I've had with a number of other palettes, not just Glamlite, but like Certified's one, for example, where some of these colors end up just looking almost identical once you use them with a brush. You know, it's like if you're packing it on with your finger, they look different, but when you use them with a brush, it kind of lightens the color up anyways, and it looks the same. It kind of looks like I have the same color through my crease with a little bit of depth out here. It doesn't look like I used these two different colors. So I wish that this would have been a bit deeper, a bit more true to what it looks like right here. I really do like having this kind of deeper brown in the palette because I think it helps. You can kind of smoke it out and make it deeper without making it look brown. So I love that. Like I said, I really want to do just a very basic, simple look that's just something like red onions with this gorgeous pink ham shade all over the lid. Simple, easy, and done. I think that would look beautiful. And I will make the note again. I think I said this in my burger palette one, but this bacon shade and this ham shade, whatever formula that is, it's stunning. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's got this gorgeous, very wet type of metallic look, but it really does work better with your finger. I mean, it goes on so easily. You get amazing coverage and it's super gorgeous with your finger. I noticed when I was trying to pack some of the pink shade onto my inner corner with the pencil brush, it's almost like the brush doesn't pick the color up as easily. You kind of have to keep going back in because it just doesn't want to grab onto the brush. But with your finger, one swipe and you have the most amazing, beautiful shimmer. So I really like those shadows. I just prefer them with a finger. So yeah, I still need to use this a lot more before I can kind of give you any kind of overall thoughts, but those are just kind of some first impression things that I noticed. It's still a really fun palette. I definitely want to play with it a lot more. Really can't wait to use the green one. So I don't know if it will be tomorrow but if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. So it will be the next video you see from me. That will be the Veggie Lovers, which is the more green type of palette. So, and I really do like these lashes. Like I said, these are ones I hadn't tried before. This style was Sicilian. I really like the way that they look, and they were very easy to put on, very comfortable. Oh, and the liquid lid. It's pretty much dry, so you got a little bit of transferring from like where the inner rim of my mouth is wet because I'm sitting here talking, but that's very common with all liquid lipsticks. Other than that though, it doesn't feel super heavy. It feels very light on the lips. I do feel it when I like press my lips together, but it's not too uncomfortable that I wouldn't wear it. And in case you were curious, nothing that I wore today smells like pizza. I think I had somebody ask that on my last video for the burger one, if it smelled like a burger. No, it didn't. So this doesn't smell like pizza. The lipstick doesn't smell like pizza. I'm kind of glad that it doesn't. I mean, as interesting as that might be, I don't know that I would want to smell pizza when I'm getting ready. So just in case you were curious. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys want to see more from this palette, let me know. I definitely could see a couple of more simple looks with it. So if you maybe want to see me doing 2 looks with this palette, and then I can do 2 looks with the Veggie Lovers palette in the future, they'd be more simple looks. Let me know. I can do that, definitely. I know I'm backlogged on a lot of stuff that I owe you guys, but I will try to just start cranking them out a little bit more. I should have some more free weekend time coming up in the future, so I should be able to get a little bit more back on track to 3, maybe 4 videos a week. We'll just see how things go, but very happy to have played around with this, and I can't wait to get my new lip gloss orders from Glamlite because they have some really fun colors and they're like nice and shimmery. So like I said, if I have that by the time I film the Veggie Lovers one, I will definitely use one of those in that video so you guys can see it. So that is all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.